Hello everyone and welcome to another mod spotlight for Farming Simulator 2013. If you can see here, we're going to be going over the Ram service truck today. I don't find the Ram service truck to be very useful for me. It might be more useful for those that play on larger maps, but on smaller maps, this truck is not very useful or necessary. Let's go ahead and have a look at it in the store real quick. If we go ahead and look down, here we can see it's listed as a tractor. We see the Ram 5500 service. It is $65,000 for this truck. It's quite rather expensive, I would say, for what it does. All it is, pretty much, from what I've gathered from it, is it's a mobile fuel tank. It's a pretty expensive fuel tank. I don't understand why anybody would pay $65,000 for this. I know there's other mods out there that are, $20,000, $30,000 that provide some type of mobile fuel trailer. I'm not really sure that $65,000 is necessary. But anyway, it's a decent mod, I guess, for those that play on larger farms. What's nice about this, as opposed to, I guess, a mobile fuel trailer, would be the fact that it's self-contained, self-propelled, so to speak. It can drive itself, transport itself from location to location. You don't need any other equipment or anything. So, I mean, I guess that makes the $65,000 somewhat worth it, but in my opinion, it's just a little overpriced. Let's go ahead and take a look at it here. From a distance here, the back looks pretty plain. You just see pretty much solid white side panel there, just solid red textures on the pumps and stuff at the top, kind of a gray blob on top of the pump there. It's not too detailed, but if you get a lot closer here like this, you can see there's lines for the doors, a little bit better detail here on the hinges, but again, you have to be very, very close to actually see any of those details real well. I mean, if I take step back about this far, I mean, you can barely see the details there on the door. So it's not greatly detailed. Another issue with this side of the truck is if you see here, I can walk right through it. I can clip right through the truck. There's no boundaries to it, so that's kind of annoying. I don't like mods that let you walk straight through it. But anyway, it's a decent little truck. Let's take a look at the back here. If you can see, there's a hitch back here. I've never hooked anything up to it, so I don't even know if that hitch works. I'm assuming it probably does, but I have no idea. If we see here, there's a little kind of vise, which is useless. We have a fuel barrel there. We have some hoses and like cabling for like air compressors and stuff up there. There's an air compressor there. We have a generator over here at the top, all of which are completely useless other than this fuel tank here. We also see our welding equipment up there. We come around and look at the other side. This side here is a little more detailed. On the other side, you can see the textures of the cabinet doors and stuff a little bit better. If we come around here to the front, the same logo's on the other side, just the Ram 5500 heavy duty logo, and then there's the turbo diesel logo there. If we look at the front, it just has the basic Ram front, has little towing hitches down there, which are kind of cool for the effect, but again, not really useful. We go ahead and hop in here and listen to what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like. Sounds pretty decent, good startup sound, kind of a good heavy diesel sound. If you see here, we have the option to refuel. That's because we have a tractor sitting next to us. So from inside this truck, I have the option to fill up another truck. But if you see here, it's a little glitchy. I'm looking at the truck. It's kind of glitching. I think mostly this is just refueling itself. It has that ability, but as you can see up there, in certain angles, the screen completely disappears. Other ways, it flashes. It's kind of bugging out up there. So that's a little annoying. Other than that, I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. It's a truck used for refueling tractors and other trucks. If we go ahead and look inside of it, there is no inside view as you can see here. It just bounces me right back to the outside. So that's kind of annoying for those of you that like to drive from the cab. You can't do that. If you look here also, you can see there is no inside textures at all to the inside of the cab. We have some weird reflections there of, I guess, some hills and some trees or whatever. But you can't actually go inside. There is no inside view. So that's a little annoying. Um, the best feature of this truck is the refueling feature. As I've said, if I go ahead and hop in this little tractor here, you can see I have the option to refuel. But since there's no fuel taken out of this tractor, I mean, it's not really going to do anything. But as you can see there at the bottom, it jumps between 49 and 50. So we know it actually works. It does its job to refuel. But otherwise, it's pretty basic, pretty boring. The two other features that this truck has are the lights. That's pretty much it. You turn on 6. We have 2 back work lights there you can see at the top. If we flip around to the front, we have the regular headlights. And if we hit the home button, we can turn on some kind of nice hazard lights there. Those are pretty cool. I do like those. I am a fan of trucks with warning lights, flashing lights. But as I said, that's probably the second best feature of this truck, which in a way is kind of sad. Again, this is the Ram 5500 service truck. It does what it's supposed to do, but to me, it's just a pretty plain basic mod. And to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of it. One, the price again, it's just $65,000 for this truck. Seems a bit too much for a mobile fuel tank. It is a self-propelled tank, but I know that there are other mods out there, along with other tractors that I can buy that are much cheaper, that'll also provide me some sort of mobile fuel tank. Again, I'll put the link to this mod in the description if you're interested in it. But personally, I do not like this mod. This is probably going to be a dishonorable mention kind of mod. That's just where I just tell you what the truck is and tell you that I don't particularly care for it. Again, thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you later.